Okay. Hi everyone. I am Kunnan Rathod, founder of Future Age Academy, and I have to say something important to all of you. Imagine a country where 30 million children, more than the entire population of Australia, are denied to right to dream. Imagine a system so rotten that it hands the rich weapon, uh, every weapon to conquer the future, while leaving the poor with nothing but broken promises. That's not some dystopian movie, that's India 2025. And if we don't act now, this ticking time bomb will explode into a future where the poor are slaves to the rich forever. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela used to say, and I believe this is 100, not 1000% true. Think about it, no religion in the world has ever claimed that its supernatural God can change the world through knowledge or discovery. No any religious scripture has invented electricity, cured diseases, or sent human to the space. No temple, mosque, or church has built the internet, discovered DNA, or created any artificial intelligence. Okay, so every real advancement, every breakthrough, every step toward better world has come from science. And science is nothing but the knowledge, the direct result of education. Yet, here's the greatest irony. The very thing that transforms societies, lift people out of poverty, and build the future is not available to those who need it the most. The good education is not for the poor. You can say the education is the rich man's weapon, the poor man's dream. Imagine a battlefield. The one side has tank, missile, and advanced technologies, while the other side is given wooden sticks and stones. Who will win? The answer is obvious. This is exactly how the world works today. Education is the most powerful weapon, but it is only placed in the hands of the rich. The poor, on the other hand, are sent into battle unarmed. They are told to work hard, but their schools have no teachers, no computers, no books. Okay, they are told that knowledge is everything, but their parents cannot afford a good education. They are told you can achieve anything, but their reality is that they can't afford even tuition fees. What happens when the most powerful weapon in the world is only given to the rich? What happens when education is no longer a right but a privilege? The rigid system, why poor test poor? Okay, do you think a poor child less intelligent than a rich one? Do you think a kid born in slum has no potential to be a scientist, a doctor, or an engineer? Of course not. Science has already proved intelligence is not inherited. It is developed through education, environment, and opportunities. बैठ जाओ बेटा अभी आप हाँ करेंगे ना बस ये इतना होने दे okay Yet a rich kid get elite private school with smart classes, expensive coaching classes for competitive exams, connections and resources to secure jobs. While poor kid get government school with broken benches and no teacher, no private coaching because parents cannot afford it. Daily survival struggles that kill their focus on study. Now tell me who will succeed? Who will get into IIT, AIMS or Harvard? Who will have a future filled with opportunity and who will remain stuck in poverty? If a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn. But no one teaches the poor because the system is designed to keep them uneducated. The biggest betrayal, why the poor keep praying instead of learning, there's a reason. Why temple, mosque, and church are always full of people. They are taught from childhood that prayer will change their destiny. That if they bow down fast or donate their last rupee, miracle will happen. But really, nothing change. If prayer worked, poor people would be the richest by now. Okay. If God could create wealth, why do the richest country have the biggest university, not the biggest temple? Why do religious leaders send their kids to Harvard and Cambridge while telling the poor keep trusting God? The answer is clear. Religion keeps people hoping for miracle, while education gives them power. While education gives them to power to create their own future. You pray for hungry, then you feed them. That's how prayer works. Education is the only real miracle that exists, but what happens when that miracle is taken away from the poor? A future where poor remains slaves. By 2035, half of today's job will disappear due to AI and automation. Factories, bank, transportation, everything is going digital. Rich kid get rich kid are learning AI and coding, machine learning, and biotechnology, robotics, and data science. Okay, poor kids are still stuck without the dead textbooks and broken classrooms. What will happen when self-driving car replace driver? AI-powered machines replace factory workers. Okay, automation replace bank clerks, shopkeepers, even teachers. Okay, the rich will control AI, build technology, and own industry. The poor will be jobless, helpless, and completely dependent. And once again, they will be told to pray because they will have nothing else left. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. But how can the poor prepare when they are not even given a chance? The only solution, equal education for all. A fair world is not one where everyone is rich. Okay, a fair world is one where every child, rich or poor, get an equal chance to succeed. Imagine a world where every child has access to high quality education. School and colleges focus on merit, not money. The government prioritize learning over blind faith. Is that world impossible? No. The rich are not smarter than poor. They simply have better opportunities. Give the same resource to a poor child and watch them to change the world. Because the truth is, the next Einstein could be sitting in a slum right now. The next job might be in village holding with a broken smartphone. Okay, the next Marie Curie might be a girl who forced to drop out of school. We don't lack talent. We lack opportunity. And investment in knowledge pays best interest. So the real question is, will we invest in the future of every child, or we will continue to watch the poor struggle while the rich would be uh, okay rich builds the world? Because one thing is clear, a nation doesn't educate its poor, is a nation that choosing its own destruction. But so if a poor child is given same book, same school and coaching and rich child, he can also become an Einstein, and poor child can become an Einstein, Tesla or Steve Jobs. A poor child's fate is decided at birth. If a poor kid has brilliant idea but no access to quality education, he will never really he will never reach his full potential. His future is not determined by his talent, but by the weight of his father's wallet. And even when some poor kids manage to get an education, the job market is another cruel joke. Employees don't care about talent. They care about which university you studied at, what connection you have, and whether you can afford unpaid internship. Please sit down, beta. So this is why talented kid from poor families end up in low paying jobs while mediocre rich kids get leaderships and positions. Is it meritocracy or is it modern, or you can say, or is it modern feudalism? Future Age Academy is a revolution in education. What if the next Einstein lost in poverty? Imagine a child in a small village, curious, brilliant, full potential. But if a child could be a next Newton, Marie Curie, or uh, Elon Musk, Tesla, or but never get a chance to shine? Wouldn't that be a loss for the entire world? This is happening every single day. Millions of talented students are trapped in broken school, outdated systems, and poverty. Not because of lack of intelligence, but because of lack opportunity. Talent is universal, but opportunity is not. So, Future Age Academy is here to change that. Talent over money, a new era in education. Instead of forcing poor but brilliant students to choose between low quality government school, overpriced private coaching, and giving up on their dreams, we are giving them an opportunity to deserve NASA style IQ test to identify hidden talent, competitive exams coaching 100% free, AI, robotics, and future technologies training. Okay, and most importantly, yours money doesn't decide your future, your talent does. Okay, because a country that ignore its best mind, it's a country that choose to remain backward, where the system is designed to keep the poor. If a nation don't provide quality education for all, affordable healthcare for all, opportunities based on talent, not wealth, then that nation is not growing, it is shrinking. But why does this happen? Come in, beta. Come in. Okay. Why does this happen? Because keeping the poor uneducated and dependent is a strategy. If they remain literate, jobless, and struggle, okay, they become easy vote bank for politicians. Come in, beta. Instead of asking for better school and jobs, they are kept busy fighting over caste, religion, and politics. Will the rich send their kids to Harvard, MIT, and IITs? Calm down, beta, everyone. Come in. The poor are told that their fate is in God's hand. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you are die in poor, it is. It's time to break this cycle. Future Age Academy, a small step, a big revolution. Okay, we believe that every child, no matter where they are born, deserve world-class education, access to future technologies, a fair chance to success. This is not just another coaching center. This is the beginning of movement, a movement where talent wins over money, a movement where the next generation of scientists, engineers, and inventors are not limited by their family income. This is the start of new era. Will you be part of the change? The future of any country depend on who gets educated. If we continue to waste our brightest mind in poverty, we will continue to lag behind the world. So the question is, will you support the future of where talent is given the chance it deserves? Because every great revolution starts with one step, and this is that step. So, welcome to Future Age Academy, and welcome to the revolution for changing entire world. So, right now, I have to teach my child. So, bye right now.